Hey there, it's Sam. I'm making a quick video here from Mexico, from Tulum, Mexico, where I'm teaching a workshop this week on the nakshatras and the cross-cultural implications of Mayan and Indian and all ancient cultures and their approach to spirituality and how spirit takes form. This is a quick update, though, about the astrology of the upcoming week. It's pretty tricky stuff going on. When I did an update from India, I talked about a time when the moon is in between. There's like a 10-day period now when the moon is either joined a malefic or hemmed by malefics, and we're be at the tail end of that for most of this week until Thursday, when the moon goes into Sagittarius. So Monday the moon is at the end of Libra, and it's joined Saturn. It's separating. It's not very close to Saturn, but it's actually joined. It's in the same sign as Saturn. The moon is also very close to its debilitation point. It'll be debilitated on Monday evening, and then it goes into Scorpio, where it's joined Rahu for Tuesday and Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week be pretty intense, with the moon very close to its deepest debilitation, and join Saturn on Monday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, the moon will be in Scorpio, join Rahu, and also aspected by retrograde Mars. This is the thing, especially on Tuesday of this week. That's March 13th, I think. Yeah. It could be quite an intense day because the moon is going to be debilitated. It's going to be very close to Rahu, and it's going to be aspected by Mars. Now, the thing to realize is that Mars is also aspecting Rahu right now. So Rahu is in Scorpio, very close to his point of debilitation, actually he's in his sign of debilitation, and Mars is aspecting almost exact, retrograde, like exact aspect, Rahu-Mars. And the moon is going to pass that on Tuesday. The Tuesday could be quite intense. You want to be careful trying to, process a lot of difficult emotions and stuff like that. Wednesday also, the moon will be finishing its transit through Scorpio in the last degrees of Scorpio in Jyeshta Nakshatra, which also can be pretty intense. There's also a lot of potential for devotion and creativity and digging deeply into life's mysteries and difficulties. That's always a possibility when any planet goes into Scorpio, even the moon debilitated. When I talk about these things, they're not absolutes, like there's absolutely no way this could be, beneficial or anything like that. That's simply not the case. It's, anything can be beneficial. It's just, it's going to feel difficult, and it could be very challenging for, especially for your interpersonal relationships, because that's really what the moon is about. It's where we can take things personally and react badly. When it's in Scorpio, we can tend to exaggerate things and whatnot. But beyond that, it's really a great sign of devotion, going deeply into our feeling nature. And what this is about stabilizing our unstable emotions. That's really what Scorpio is about. And it's the part of us that needs to do that. And it's hard. It's hard for all of us. We all feel very unstable emotionally because of the things that we've become attached to, that we are hoping, or we're hoping, would make us happy. And Scorpio is where we realize that ain't gonna work. That ain't working, because we can't control things externally in the world. So the problem of Scorpio is when we try to control something externally because we're afraid of what we imagine it's going to feel like if we lose it. And a lot of it is imagined fears. This is the difficulty of Scorpio. If they just stay present, it's not as bad as they imagine. Imagined fears is the problem with Scorpio, and the reason it's more difficult now is because Rahu is there. And Rahu is the planet of imagined fears as well. So Rahu is debilitated in Scorpio, and the moon is going to be there Tuesday and Wednesday. So what you can also do, though, is follow that emotional intensity to the true source of wisdom in your heart. This devotional nature comes from the moon as well. And so the deeper devotional quality of the moon can also be really developed in Scorpio if we have emotional courage. That's the key word for Scorpio. Emotional, water sign, courage, Mars. So Thursday and Friday, when the moon goes into Sagittarius, aspected by Jupiter, you'll feel a big difference. So Thursday, Friday, you'll feel a big difference when the moon goes into Sagittarius. So again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week could be kind of intense and heavy. And then Thursday, Friday, with the moon in Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, you can feel more hope, optimism, and connection to teachers and teachings much more easily than that. So now I'm going to walk and show you the beautiful Mexican Riviera. I'll shut up and you can actually see some